Alive and alert on the north side of the dirt. It is your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where edutainment explains it. Okay? Probably doesn't need to be a whole lot of explaining done, since you can see, the t-shirt that I am wearing. Just wanted to refresh your memory and let you know it was still out there. And just let you know why it's still out there. But before I do what I want to do, I got to do what I need to do, and that is comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D Real page, so that when new material comes out, you get it. If, and only if, you digging what a brother shoveling put some dirt in my bucket. Comment, like, subscribe, and share, because edutainment is what I do. 2021, 21, 20, 2020, 20, somewhere around there. Well, I can be specific. December 10th, 2020 is when we said this is what's getting ready to go down. You know? And then it got organized into something that resembled a movement. And by and large, the hashtag was recast to chop. Now, even in those early days, people like myself and Theo B realized there is the possibility that a multi-billion-dollar company is not going to capitulate to what you ask simply because you are a fan. And so we give them the or else. You know what I'm saying? We give them the or else. And what or else could make a billion-dollar company stand up and take notice? Us taking our money out of your reach and spending it on properties, IPs, companies that listen to their fans, that hear their fans, that know their fans. Their fans, not movie-going audiences, that made them the box office juggernaut that they were, at least until the beginning of Phase 4. And so, this is just a reminder, if you will, letting you know all day. Recast him. Or, well, you see. You already see the difference. Doesn't the sequel classically do better than the original? Or isn't it supposed to? Isn't that the purpose of making a sequel, to surpass the original? And I know I'm rehashing old territory at this point, but some of us seem to be a little clouded about why all of this got started in the first place. Not because anybody wanted to be nasty to anybody, not because anybody wanted to one up anybody, not because anybody wanted to do any undue harm or disrespect to anybody. That's IPs, companies, and content providers. We just wanted to see the character that we appreciate, that inspires us, that gives us that good feeling about us. Like Superman gives Superman fans that good feeling. Like Batman fans give, I ain't even got to start naming off names, and folks got a right to want that. You had a hidden demographic you knew nothing about for decades, Marvel. I know when I first started digging T'Challa, I know I wanted him to have more clout. I wanted him to have more power. I wanted him to have more reach. You know what I'm saying? This is a wasted opportunity. You can make more than vibranium. I mean, you can make more than weapons with vibranium. Word. This guy's got advanced degrees. Word. We downplayed all of that. We downplayed. Well, I ain't gonna say we. I'm gonna say Marvel Studios, Disney and Marvel, and Ryan Coogler and Nate Moore. They all downplayed it, and made it like, okay. And that's why I took to putting the tweet out there. T'Challa is a necessity, not an accessory, because it just seems like we playing willy-nilly with T'Challa. We ain't acting. We acting like T'Challa isn't the fixture of that whole Wakandan thing. That's why you can't get enough pieces of Wakanda to click right, because you're missing that one piece. And you keep denying it because you don't want to sound like a heel and go back on your word about, oh, we ain't never gonna. Nobody cares. Y'all been taking shit out of the Disney vault for years that you said wasn't never gonna come out. So we wasn't mad about that. You pulled the Jungle Book out the vault, said you wasn't ever going to show that again. You pulled Cinderella out the vault, said you wasn't ever going to show. Ain't Chadwick Boseman being in the Hall of Fame, in the Disney Hall of Fame, enough? Shouldn't it be? Doesn't that honor him? Yeah. Yeah, it does. It kind of does. And ain't no kind of, it does. All the rest of this nonsense about the death, no other shall stand. You shall not pass. No, no more T'Challas. Make it make sense. And it doesn't. And everybody who has tried to has bumped their head against a wall. There always has to be this, goalpost raising. But I'm just here in this video for nothing more than to remind you that we are here. And we know that we are here because you hear us and you acknowledge us in subliminal ways. Let's acknowledge them without really acknowledging them. You don't acknowledge us and you get the kind of responses that you do. Imagine the kind of responses you would get if you did acknowledge us. Imagine the kind of responses you would get if you did respond to a little old nothing ass content provider that isn't worth any more than, what you spend on destroying franchises. I know that sounded really bitter. I'm really not that bitter. I'm just resilient. I'm just adamant about my viewpoint. I mean, if I sound fanatical, if I sound like a cultist, well, like I always like to say, in the fullness of time, we shall see who's right and who's wrong. Right? Right. Look here, y'all. That's it for now. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones until I do. Yup. Y'all be good. Big at each other.